Hey, this is KeelinAnn, and right now I am going to be doing a makeup tutorial for the new line by Disney. It's called Disney Villains, and this one is for the Evil Queen. Right now I am going to be doing the one for the day look. It's got an entire set of instructions right here on the side panel for you, but I still find that many people don't know how to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and go through that with you. Okay, so this is the Disney Villains set by E.L.F. It comes with the eyeshadow, the primer, two different kinds of eyeliner, the liquid and a pencil liner. It also came with the eyeshadow brush, a mascara, and a lip. Now, the first thing you're going to do even before you use this set is you should probably prep your whole face. So do your foundation, anything else you would normally do before you go ahead and do your eyes. Now, after that, you're going to want to use just a little bit of the primer. And rub it in and go ahead and just all over where you're planning on putting your eyeshadow. This will help it last longer without it bunching up in your crease or on your brow bone. Alright, then you're going to want to let that set for just a moment. It doesn't take very long to dry. Now, we are doing the day look. The first color it wants us to use is the Huntsman. So that's going to be this top one right here. You're going to be placing the Huntsman from the lower brow bone up into your brow bone. So from the lower corner of your eye up into your brow bone. Now it is okay if you get it all over here because you're going to end up putting something else there anyways. So it's not really going to affect too much. I personally like to use my finger every once in a while just to kind of blend it in a little bit more to make sure I've got a smooth, clear look. Do the same to the other side. Start at the corner and work your way up along your brow bone. And like I said, to make sure that I've got a clear and very blended look, I like to just run my finger over it a few times real quick. So that right there is the Huntsman. It's going to be very light. This is the day look. Now the next one it's going to have you use is the second one here, which is actually called Jealousy. That is going to be the one that goes from your lash line, which is right along here, all the way up to your crease. So you're going to cover basically your entire eyelid in the Jealousy. Do the same to the other eye. Start from your lash line. Blend as you go with the brush. If you prefer, like I do, I usually do end up using my finger every now and then, just to make sure it's a smooth blend. Alright, now the final color that we are going to be using is the third one right here, and that is the Majesty. Remember, this is the villain. This isn't for Snow White. The Majesty is going to be going on the last third of your eyelid and up into your crease. So, try not to overdo it because the blending won't work out well and it'll just look really too thick. And like I said, I'm a big fan of using my finger to help me blend it in just a little bit. The start to being able to have great makeup skills on putting makeup on is also the ability to take it off and washing your face. Clear skin, a good palette, just like a painter. You want a clean surface before you start to paint. So, clean, well-kept surface. I'm actually currently doing this one before I do a vlog video for Mirror Mirror, which is that live action movie. The tale about Snow White and her wicked evil stepmother, the evil queen, or the evil witch as she also is. Alright, so the eyeshadow portion is done. Now, what I personally like to do next is my liner. Because this is the day look, I personally do prefer using a pencil during the day. Because it's not too much liner. And it gives it just that right amount of edge without being overdone. Honestly, there is a difference between day makeup and night makeup. You don't want to wear something you would wear out at night during the day. It's too harsh because there is light. There's bright lighting. If you wear too much makeup during the day, it's very gaudy and not exactly attractive. When you're putting on your eyeliner, don't try to stop yourself from pulling your eye. It actually causes wrinkles to do that. Or as the stepmother in Mirror Mirror said, crinkles. They're not wrinkles, they're crinkles. Alright, and that is the eyeliner on my lower line. From the upper, I do it just barely. Mainly because I don't usually wear too much liner during the day. Liner is more of an evening thing for me. Okay, now for the next one. And as I said, really try hard not to have to pull your eye to the side. It's very bad. As well as you actually get a nicer shape with your liner if you don't do the pulling. Okay, and that there is my liner. And I use the pencil one, remember, because it is for daytime wear. Now, the final thing would be your mascara. You could have already have done your lips by now, which is fine. I usually do mine last because it's a quick last second thing to do. Plus, I sometimes do my makeup before I've eaten, and so then I usually don't put on my lips until after I've done my teeth and finished eating. Because then you're just wasting your lip stuff and getting it either all over your food. It's also how people sometimes accidentally get it in their teeth. Now for me, because I do dye my hair black, and I am naturally a blonde, as everybody knows from my other vlogs, I do a light amount of the mascara in my brows. Very light. I don't want it to be noticeable that it's actually mascara, but I don't want my eyebrows to be blonde because then it looks like I dye my hair rather than looking natural. I've worked at 2 different jobs now since I've been dyeing my hair black, and until I have actually informed somebody or somebody has seen my blonde ID, everybody actually thought I had black hair. So if you do dye your hair, a very good way to, because you're not supposed to dye your brows, because because it's really, really bad for you actually. You could damage your eyesight. Using a mascara, brown, black, depending on what you're dyeing your hair. If you're lightening your brows though, I honestly don't have any advice for you. I'm sorry. I already have light eyebrows, so I've never had to actually lighten them when I dye. Don't forget a little mascara on your bottom lash line. Eyeliner down there is not a replacement for that little touch of the mascara on it. Alright. Okay. That right there is the daytime look for the Evil Queen. Now, the last thing I have is the lip color. This stuff is really nice because it actually smells really, really good. And I have accidentally tasted some. And it's actually very sweet. Alright, and that's a very light look, very attractive look, and it's not overdone. Like I said, if you do the blending very well, the 3 colors, the Hunter, the Huntsman, the Majesty, and the look of the Vanity are actually, or Jealousy, Majesty, and the Huntsman are actually very nice together. It's a very light look. It's browns, greens, and a very lightish cream color. And you can basically wear this out anywhere. This is a daytime look. This is something you could wear out to lunch, to work during the day, to school, and it isn't overdone. A lot of makeup nowadays is just big and bold, and in reality that's not something you wear out during daytime. That's a nighttime wear. So this is a very attractive look and can be done very, very easily, and even simply, even without this entire set. If you can find a very light kind of a cream color, a brown, and a green of sorts, you could definitely do this yourself at home for the Evil Queen. Anyways, that's all for now. This is KeelinAnn, and I will see you all again next time. Have a great day.